Self.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Horse Center. Hi.
Come here. Say
I
hi.
yes, come and say
Come here. Come
hi.
here.
Oh, she's fabulous. We absolutely love her. That's Crystalline, Manny's
Come here. I give her
fiance.
the
For
voice.
anyone who
Beautiful.
doesn't know.
Hi.
Hello,
Nice
good
to
to
meet
see
you.
you.
Hello. I was not expecting to be on camera.
All right, everyone.
Okay.
I am
Go ahead.
Wild Jamie, and with me is my co-host Swiss Army Sean, and our special guest tonight. Looks like we have two for the price of one, but our main guest tonight is the talented young rider Manny Jimenez. Manny, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited to be here.
We
Appreciate that
we are
introducing.
Yeah, we are so excited to have you. And first things first, we owe you a big thank you here from Horse Racing Today because when Rich came down and we had the whole crew together filming a bunch of stuff at Tampa, all we wanted was to get in that winner's circle. And all of our horses kept coming like second, third. We kept just missing it. And then boom, you win a race for us. I run down. I'm like, Manny will let us in the picture. And you're like, yeah, come on in. So that was awesome.
What a day. It was actually the perfect day for everything, for you guys to be there and the moment, because it was also the first time I was riding for the trainer Arriagada,
Yeah.
and first time, and we won right away, and actually it's a person that have supported me a lot in the meet, and
Yes.
it was a good first step in the barn, we will call it. And then you guys there sharing the moment, it was awesome.
It was awesome. I know. I love sharing that win picture ever. I'm
Thank
like,
you
how
guys.
perfect is this? Like, we got in there with Manny. Oh, hold on. Swiss Army Sean, he's out, but he's back in. Let's bring him back. Okay, we're back. All right. Sorry, everyone. Some technical
Welcome back.
difficulties there.
Thank you.
But Manny, you have quite an interesting story. I know you come from Panama. Do you come from a racing family there?
Well, yes, my dad, he used to be a jockey. Um, he graduated, I would say, in the 96,
Okay.
1996 in Panama, and he came to United States, and he did his career in Saudi Arabia for about 10
Oh,
years.
wow.
Yeah, actually, in Saudi Arabia, I learned to speak English because I was
That's interesting. Yeah.
very lucky and privileged. My dad was riding for a good owner, and they took us over there, and we lived there for 2 years, and we studied in the school, and I just knew how to speak Spanish, and it was English and Arabic in the school. So
Oh, that is so cool. So you're trilingual.
yeah,
Wow,
I actually
impressive.
remember a little bit the Arabic. I,
Okay. That's very
yeah.
cool. We won't quiz you. We wouldn't know if you were talking right anyway because none of us speak Arabic, but that's very cool. I love that. Yeah, I've heard that the riding in Saudi Arabia, that's a really fun opportunity. They've actually offered it to Willie before and he thought about going. So how cool. Love that.
It is.
Very cool.
Sorry.
So now did you go to the riding school in Panama when you decided you wanted to become a jockey or?
Yeah, in 2016, let me think. Yeah, in 2014, I decided to get in the jockey school, and it's 2 years, and I was in the sorry at the end of 2014. So it was
Oh, okay.
2015 and 2016. We graduated in December. Yeah,
Nice.
it was two years where it's a lot of working and grinding and a lot.
Sure. Tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about that. How was jockey school?
Oh, it was fun. It was really fun. You come in the morning, you because there everybody works early, so you in the barn area about 4 in the morning. Someone's are already working, or 5 in the morning. You start galloping. Um, but and we will work for around that time till 10. We have to go to the school, which it was in the front side um of the outside of the stable gate,
Oh, okay.
and we will get there. We're our classmate. We'll practice in the mechanical horse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we were having fun, and we were learning what we were coming to do, and
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we will get classes from 10 to about 12 for one, and then everyone will go back to the stable gate because we used to take care of horses. We used to groom to be able to pay our school
Oh,
and to be
nice.
able to pay our um transportation and stuff. Everybody, I used to pony on the races to
Oh, hey,
yeah,
hey.
before I was a jockey.
I
Yeah,
love that.
so I could pay the jockey school, and
Okay.
yeah, so you appreciate all the sacrifices you do. So it just
Right.
make you keep pushing because it's not an easy way. My dad told me before I got in the jockey school. He told
Yeah.
me the train run consistent and hard. You gotta keep it up.
Right. Absolutely. And that really exemplifies you so much. Well, first of all, I have to say, Sean has a theory that every jockey who comes from a riding school, they just have the biggest smiles, which you absolutely have the
Well,
best smile at
and
Tampa Bay Downs, and just the most
Thank you.
positive attitude. They seem so grateful just to be working with horses. You fit right in that mold. And you're also one of the hardest workers on the backside. There's no doubt.
Thank
So,
you.
and when you were doing those videos, Jamie, I remember us having that discussion. I was like, "Dude, we got to get him on because he's got that personality." I
yeah.
could see it just through those little clips,
Yeah.
the smile and the personality right away. So
Well, I
that's
go
all.
out and I take pictures in the morning at Tampa, and the riders are so far away that it's hard to even tell who most of them are. I can tell like Pablo has the striped helmet cover, or I can tell you can't tell very many people. I can always see Manny because Manny's always got this big old grin, and like no matter how far away, I'm like, oh, there's Manny. Got to make sure I get this shot. So that's very helpful. Thank you for that. And you're already
Thank
getting
you.
some love in the comments here from Jose Manuel Camacaro. I don't know if I said that right. Saludos, amigos, desde Bejuma, Venezuela. So, hey, hello from Venezuela. All right. Love that.
I
Okay.
like your
So,
Spanish.
well, I try. Estoy tratando, pero es muy difícil para mí.
Muy bien, muy bien.
So, Manny, you have been riding in the States since 2017. What made you decide to come here after you graduated from jockey school?
Yes, I graduated in December, and I was trying to look out right away to see where I could go, and they connect me to a person that helped me in Gulfstream, and I came in February 2017 to United States. Yeah, I started in Gulfstream. Trainer that support me a lot at the time was Jorge Navarro, and I won races for him in the championship meet as an apprentice.
Nice.
Um, but then things didn't happen for me, and that year kind of stopped. Everything stopped there. But I keep galloping and trying to learn different ways how to hold horses and things like that. Because I know I wanted to keep at a point I wanted to keep riding. So at the end of 2017, then I started working again for Navarro, and I went to Momot Park, and I won um, about 13 races that year in the
Nice.
mid of Momot Park. Then the next year, I was riding on and off, but I was kind of like in a stage where I didn't know really what I wanted, and then I don't know. I get illuminated in my head, and I say it's time for me to start doing my thing. I gotta do it now. If not, when am I gonna do it? So I came back on 29 on 20 at the end of 2020 and started riding in Tampa. The first year I came to Tampa was in 2018. At the end of 2018,
Yeah.
which I was riding on and off. The next year I was galloping for Michael Steedham,
Mm-hmm.
which have been also I have learned a lot with his horses too, and
Mm-hmm.
been big supporter to my career too. Um, which in the year 2021, I won some races for him too when I started riding here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And since I say till now on, what we
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, that's where I met you. I met you in 2018 playing baseball. Tampa Bay Downs has a baseball team, and I am terrible at baseball. But Willie
Oh,
loves to play. He's very good. And Manny, you were phenomenal. You were probably like the team MVP. But
They
it
had the
was
Mets hat on, so
yeah, it was funny though because at the time that was before he had a license or a car, so he was like always getting a ride with somebody or Ubering.
Haber used to take me all the
Yeah, yeah,
time, back and
yeah,
forth.
yeah. That was funny. That
Yeah,
was great.
and I
But
used to play baseball before I was a jockey, so
oh, you're very
I
good. Yeah, he's excellent. I mean, you're very athletic, obviously. You're a professional athlete, but yeah, you were definitely amazing on the baseball team. But that actually brought me to my next question. So you've been riding since 2017, but with mixed success, like you said. I mean, sometimes you had pretty solid, good meets, and then other times, you're mostly galloping. But lately, you have really just taken off. It's like you've really hit your stride. 2022 was a great year for you. 2023, you're doing phenomenal. I mean, this looks like it's shaping up to be your best year yet. So, what do you think is coming together for you where, everything's starting to go the right way now?
well, I'm actually pretty surprised of how things are going, to be honest, because I was. It's just like I think a lot, and I think on myself what I need to, which part I need to fix, where I need to work, where I need to, keep grinding and grinding there till then I go to a next step, and I say, I'm gonna do that with myself, and I think that's gonna help me to do it with my job.
Sure.
So I decided to start um, the last year when I in the summer I went to Momot Park. I knew there I could create a good base to come back to Tampa, and just trying to, which I fell here and there, but I was trying to do the job, and now when I came back to the meet in Tampa, um, it was a little rough, but I had good support, which Tony Wilson support me a lot, and here Douglas Nunn and this other person. And I could ride horses all the time, and um, like I was saying before, I walk my horses in the morning. I gallop them, so I try to get them how I like them and how I know, and get them ready for the war, and go all or
Yeah.
not, go all or nothing.
Yeah.
So just focusing on trying to get the best out of my animals and fight for my money, for my people money, the
Yeah.
owners and everybody. We gotta fight for it.
Perfect. I love that. And I just got a couple comments I'm going to catch on before I let Sean take over here. Grandma Horse Racing says he got like 100 perfect teeth in that smile. Yes. Manny has the best smile on the backside. There's no question. And
Thank
Willie
you.
Martinez says Manny is riding so great this year. Very hardworking young man, always trying to better himself. Keep up the great work. First class. Could not agree
Thank
more.
you. Thank you, Willie.
yeah,
That's
I
my
have to
man.
say, some people they come in with that instant success, and Jamie, like Jamie said, you haven't. So how have you persevered and kept doing your dream?
Well, it's been a lot of facts. I always think on the reason what I'm doing it. That is, I love the animals and I love riding, and I'm chasing the dream that I'm having the opportunity to chase the dream. And I also think of my family, which is a big reason why I also decided to come here. I also have people that is always checking on me and supporting me, that God always put on the way, and I can't mention them because I will will be a big list, but they know who they are, and um, um, I don't, I don't, I don't know. It's it's a deep question, to be honest.
yeah. So then I'm gonna ask you, what's your biggest strength as a rider? What do you think you're the best at? What's your best trait?
I want to be the best at everything. I don't know. I think I don't want to say because I don't want to sound greedy. But
Well,
but
are you comfortable on like speed horses? Do you like being
I love the
patient?
speed horses. I love the speed horses. I think I know how to relax them. And then when it's moment to call them, they they answer always.
Nice.
And catch me if you can.
do you, do you think now, like Jamie said about this year, how you've had that success, and I've even mentioned it. Do you look back at like one switch? Do you feel like you're doing something different in the saddle? Do you feel like you've learned something that you're doing something different that winning's coming a little bit easier?
I think things been coming along. I always also like to listen to jockeys that already have the experience. I always try to see them. I always try to learn. I try to get near to them. I have I can mention him, my friend Angel Rodriguez. He's a outstanding jockey, and he's all the time together with me. But we are two persons that we're working and we try to help to build each other. Which are the person that I want to be surrounded with. And anyway, always like I was saying before, like the jockeys that I give my respect, like Castañón, I watch him when he rides, and try to copy things, not to copy or try to see things that they do that I can always try to do, try to get comfortable, see if my horse respond to it, see what kind of horse respond. It's a lot of tryouts. It's a lot of tryout.
Yeah. Now
And
you mentioned some great jockeys. Have there ever been that one jockey, or even the first time you met anybody that you were kind of like, I can't believe I'm talking to this guy?
well,
Like I can't.
let me tell you this story. 2017, I was 18 years old, and I am in America, and I'm a 10-pound buck apprentice. And when I'm in the championship meet, I'm gonna ride in the championship meet, and I go to the jockey room and I'm walking in, and I just I'm in the air, I'm watching like sorry the guys that I was watching on the TV 2 days ago or 3 weeks ago. And
Yeah.
then when I sit down in my spot, he's like, "Hey, yeah, sit here, my valet. Tell me, sit here, take that. Oh, there's everything for you." Mm. When I see Luis Saez is here, Jose Lescano is there, Eddie Castro is there, and then I see Jose Ortiz, and I'm like, when I see John Velasquez coming and saying hi, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it was, like where then I realize I'm with them and I'm competing. If I want to win races and I want to ride with them, I have to ride like one of them, which is always being my purpose. I always want to reach the highest level I can and learn
Yeah.
the most I can all the time. Keep my mind open. Things can always change. We always learn something new with the horses.
And you know what's great about that story and stuff too, and you know better than even us because you share a room with them. But those guys, even though we look at them like, wow, they're so great, those guys are so down to earth and so just normal people. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They is you get there and you won't believe it. They're just so nice. They come, they talk to you, they start talking to you about them like if they know you forever. They make you feel comfortable. It's very nice and you relax. You can sit and see your program and do your homework and then go and hang out with them. A little bit. We used to play ping pong with Misael Jaramillo. I couldn't beat him, never.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why you had to
Um,
get the baseball bat out and say we're playing baseball, right?
exactly. They don't beat me
There we
there.
go. Yeah. We've got a few
But
comments I just want to catch up on here too. Jody Wright Alvarez says, very proud of you, Manny. Remember when you came to Gulfstream for the first time? Keep chasing your dreams. And of course,
thank you,
Terry
Jody.
Hay, come and ride at Golden Gate Fields. He's always pushing people to go out west. So there you go. You've got to contact if you want to go to Golden Gate Fields. We'll hook you up. And this is a great question. So from Zulema, what advice would you give to young upcoming youth who want to become a jockey? Now, let me just preface this shortly. by saying that my husband and I are good friends with Manny and a lot of the young people on the track here. We love having them over. Willie loves to mentor people, but Manny's been riding for a few years now. So we had a couple other riders, bug riders, who are fairly new in the business. And Manny was helping them on the equisizer, giving them all kinds of pointers, just like giving them life advice. Like, you are so good with, young people in racing. Like, you're not at all stingy. You're like, there's plenty of races for all of us to win. Let me help you in any way I can. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. I mean, you are so wonderful to young riders. So this is a great question for you. What would your advice be to people just getting started in the business?
Well, I will say just first thing, you need to know what you want, and you have to go for it no matter what, because it could go one way or it could go another way, always. But you always have to accept how it goes.
Right.
The satisfaction that you feel when you're reaching every point, you can't describe it. So that's the biggest prize you gotta have, and that's what's gotta keep pushing you to go. Keep an open mind to always learn something new. There's always something new with the horses, and be, I would say, be secure of yourself. Like, be secure of your talent.
Confident.
Yeah.
If you're not jealous of other jockey, you always gotta be in peace. Your mind always gotta be, and you know that you can do the job. And if things doesn't happen, that doesn't happen. Um,
Yeah.
and and I was gonna say something else with that. Confidence. Be confident
Yes.
on your talent. When you're confident and more people are confident on their talent, they gotta do things right. So you gotta have a better colony. You have
Right.
gotta have a better show. That's the way, at least I think.
Yeah.
And that's why, like you were saying, I like, if I can have somebody with an advice, I always do it,
Yeah.
because if everybody learns how to do the things right, we gotta have a better show. And
Yeah. Safer for everyone, right?
exactly.
There's
And
also,
who is gonna win can't lose.
Yeah.
sometimes nice guys finish last anyway, but in this business where it is a lot of politics, being nice and respectful and being a likable guy definitely helps as well, correct?
Yeah, it does. It does, because I mean, like I was saying, if I'm confident on myself when an opportunity comes up and I know how to do it, I'm gonna get the job done. You know, so that we're not gonna win every races. We can't win every races. Things are gonna happen, but we gotta take the most we can of everyone, so we can always look up for um for something better. How will you say that? How will
Something
you say
better?
that? No, for an improvement.
Oh,
For an
okay.
improvement for the next time, you have to sit again on the horse to go do again the job.
Yes. Wonderful. And here's a great comment. I was going to bring this up, and I'm glad someone else brought it up. Ryan Troy Tripp says, I've seen you have some incredible rides. Can you share a little bit about some of your favorite horses that you've ridden? And if you can also share with us the Alligator incident back in February. That was wild. Only at Tampa, right?
Welcome to Tampa Bay Downs. That's how I tell everybody.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun. I love it.
Yeah. So tell us what happened for anyone who might have missed that whole scenario.
Yeah. Lucky me. Eh, so we come out of the gate, and apparently the we're running a mile race, and I was on the outside. And we break, and I'm sitting like third or fourth, and I'm trying to um sit behind the one horse that was in front of me while I'm holding, but I kind of saw a shade coming down when we were bending the turn. And when we finished bending the turn, and I see in front the gator stop right in front of, like, tree white right where I was at, and he was looking right at us. And it kind of went slow motion, but it went in a second, and I just saw him, and I say, "He's not gonna take my horse leg," and I took him a little bit behind the gator, and the horse jumped him.
Oh, that's so crazy. We've got a good sized gator here that lives in the infield at Tampa Bay Downs. Normally
Thank God
doesn't
wasn't
cause
that.
any, oh, yeah. Normally does not cause us any problems. But this giant gator climbed onto the racetrack in the middle of the races, and no one noticed because it blended in so well, like with the lights and the shadows. Nobody saw it until the horses are out running in a race, and boom, there's a gator in the middle of the track, and Manny had to jump right over him.
What did they do at that race? They didn't count that, right?
Yeah.
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 They count it? Wow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, they counted.
Wow.
Yeah.
They put in the equibase, like something about the gator or something like that on my horse.
But think about it. I mean, sometimes like a bird will dive down and run into a horse or something, and the race still keeps running. Who knows what might end up, what wildlife might be attracted to the races. But that day, I think that's the only race I've seen where the gator joined the races. I could be wrong, but it's the only one in recent memory, anyway, at Tampa Bay where the gator decided to throw his hat in the ring and see what he could do. But he couldn't keep up with you. You just jumped right over him.
Oh yeah, we gotta keep running.
So crazy.
So like we mentioned before the show, we're at the quarter pole of the Tampa Bay Downs meet. So what options do you have when Tampa's done, and what are you looking to do? Where are you looking to go, I should say?
To be honest, I don't want to sound rude, but I don't really want to say where I will go because um, I'm trying to follow the opportunity where I could, um, where I can win races. I mean, to be honest, where it looks like I can go, um, it could be either Delaware, I was thinking, or Gulfstream are the two places where some opportunities have come up, and I want, like I was saying, I want to wait from here to the end of the meet of Tampa to see where things go, and we just follow it. But those are the two ways that look like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, there you go. Open to opportunities. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, we open to opportunities if anything else come up, but those are the two that look more clearly.
So last year was Monmouth, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, last year was Mammoth.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like
Um,
Monmouth?
I love Mammoth. I love
Oh.
Mammoth. I feel like Mammoth is my home place, my other home place.
Nice.
I remember when I stayed in Gulfstream 2017, my friend Isaac Castillo, he went to New Jersey for first time. And when he come back, he will talk to me all the time about Mammoth Park, Mammoth Park, Mammoth Park, Mammoth Park. And but you have to go with me. I went to Mammoth Park. But actually, that's where I met Christy Lynn too. So I got lucky
Oh,
there.
well, see, that's sweet. She is the best too. I just have to say, for anyone who hasn't met Crystalline, she is amazing. Just the sweetest person on the planet. Absolutely love her. You did good there, Manny. Good choice.
Thank you. I guess I think I have a good eye. I think I have a good eye.
Yeah. He knows how to pick the right horse. We'll say that, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's funny. You said you're friends with Isaac Castillo. He's kind of had the same kind of career as you. He's just taken off the last year or two. So in the next year or two, you're going to be that version of Isaac Castillo where you just take off.
Yeah. And Antonio Gallardo, that's another one. We had him on the show, and he struggled for years and just could not hit a stride. And now look, I mean, everywhere he goes, just win. So sometimes that's just what happens. But I think, in my opinion, that's the better way, because the guys who come over and immediately are like leading apprentice rider and have all of these wins, they tend to not manage their resources very well. And then when the wins inevitably dry up, because they dry up for everyone, that's just the nature of life, you know, they're, whoa, where did it all go? Versus the people who struggle at first, they appreciate it so much more and they make better choices when they do hit that success. They're like, finally, this is what I've worked for. I'm not going to mess it up. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, that's the far better way to do it. So, oh, we got a few comments here too. Let's see. Steve Worsley says, proud of the hard work you have put in, Manny. You deserve the success you are having. Keep it going. Grandma Horse Racing says about the Gator, it's like golf in Florida. You play through the Gator visits. There you go. And we've got a question here too.
I cannot expect it any time, to be honest.
I'm surprised it doesn't happen more, but
yeah.
My friend wants to know if you are related to the other Jimenez that rode at Turfway a lot of years ago.
Alvin, he's my cousin.
Oh, okay.
Far cousin. Yeah. But yeah, he's like my brother. We actually are always in Momot because he comes to Momot late. He have come lately to Momot the past few years in the summer, and we have come very close. He's one of my good friends.
Awesome.
Nice.
Very cool. So, go ahead. Go ahead. You're good.
I was just going to say, so you have 3 mounts on Friday and Saturday. Any one you're really looking forward to that you really think you have a chance with?
I have to see the program, actually.
And you want me to read them off to you? Or don't. We can skip that question, too. I just asked that question a lot of times for bettors, but we don't need to answer that
Taking all
question.
of his secrets.
do you like, well, we'll go with that way. Do you like that you rode today and then you have off tomorrow, but then you ride Friday and Saturday?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's good? Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's good to break in between. And you take a breather and you go through the weekend.
So
Yeah.
what, so far in your career, what has been the best moment?
The best moment.
It's okay to say right here on Horse Racing Today, right now. It's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm having a very good time here. So
Aw,
yeah, it's one of the
thank you,
best.
Manny. We're so happy
Thank
to
you.
have you here with your 1,000,000-watt smile.
Thank you. Well, actually, I actually enjoy every little moment that I can on what I do. So I love every moment. I actually in this meet, and one of my favorites I can say is um the one horse Omari that I have won 3 races with him.
Yeah.
I ride in 3 times, and 3 times we have win, and the last 2 times it's been unbelievable. He just respond back and he fights all the way down, and he don't let the other horse beat him. I was looking at his picture. I say he looked like a shark looking at the other horse. Yeah, I love him. I love him.
That's great. And we got a wonderful comment here from Zulema. You have a great personality and a great attitude, young man. And another question. What surface do you prefer to ride on? Turf, dirt, synthetic, and why? And what's your favorite distance, sprint or route?
What is route?
Okay.
The
Route is like
longer races.
longer.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, actually, I have the last year was the first time I rode in the synthetic track in Gulfstream,
Nice.
and I rode once, and then the second time I rode, I won.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, and it was in the
good
championship.
surface for you.
Yeah, and I actually like how it feels. I think I can time the horses there. Um, I like every surface, to be honest. Dirt, I enjoy it. I think you have to be aggressive in the dirt. So sometimes, I guess you get more excited and you try. I mean, it's just because I'm thinking about the things that we come back to the jockey room and we're sharing with the other guys and we're like, oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, come on. So,
Yeah.
all the, um, But anyway, the long distance is a lot of patience and a lot of you can think clearly. The I like the short distance when I have a speed horse
Yeah.
and I can go in the front because I feel that I'm good coming out of the gate.
Yeah.
So you
Um,
so you probably prefer the dirt and the short because turf. I don't feel like speed matters as much. Correct?
no,
Yeah.
but I like turf. I like the turf a lot. I just haven't ride much in the turf yet, which I'm finally starting to ride some horses in the surface, and I actually won my first race last weekend on the turf in the meet, and it was for Orsino,
Nice.
and the horse traveled really nice, and I could time it good, and it went perfect.
Yeah.
and,
Whichever surface
and-
you're winning on is the best surface, right?
Mhm,
Whichever
exactly.
surface you're winning on, yeah.
Whichever surface I have a good horse, I love
Yeah.
it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I try to be versatile so I can, you know, do everyone because I love the sport in general. I want to do it all.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Being open to opportunity, that's half the battle.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So the other question I ask everybody this. Now we know you like baseball, so we'll throw that out. You do baseball, horses, family. What else do you like to do?
I think I'm very active. I like to do anything. I like to try new things if there's something that sounds interesting. Because for example, sometimes I just go and go drive go-karts. Or yeah, if it's hot, like for example, like tomorrow at Thursday, if it's hot and I just drive an hour and a half to Ocala and I go to the river and I spend the day in the river.
Nice.
So you have a need for speed too. No matter what, need for speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good quality in a jockey. You don't want any slow jockeys.
So we I I play soccer sometimes too, not very often. We do we multitask. We do everything.
Oh, we got one more question coming in. I was going to say that's about it, but we cannot miss this question. Would you be up for doing a PDJF jockey karaoke event? You like to try new things. Would you be down to get on the microphone and do a little karaoke? We put him on the spot now.
Yeah. He didn't realize that was to be held against him
Right,
when he said
like,
that.
whoa.
If it's part of the show, we gotta do it.
Hey, there we go. I like that attitude. Oh, and we've got a follow-up comment. We would love to have you sing for the PDJF. There we go. Oh, look, she's being so sweet though. I'll sing with you. You'll have
There
a
you go.
co-singer. There you go.
You pick the song.
Yeah, she'll do it. She's got it. She's lovely. She'll guide you the whole way. You just show up and do your best.
Good deal.
Awesome. All right, you got anything else, Sean?
No, that's it. Fun interview. Keep doing what you're doing, and success will come. And we'll definitely have you back.
Yes,
Thank you,
for
guys.
sure. We'll have you back after your first writing title, Manny. It's around the corner. Everything's starting to come together for you, and I love to see it. Like I said, you're one of the nicest, most hardworking people out there, so you deserve it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for the time.
No, thank you. And can we say goodbye to Crystalline too? Love her.
Crystalline.
Bye. We put you guys both on the spot tonight. I just made 2 enemies, but oh well, it was worth it.
Yeah, we love you.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
you have a
guys.
good night, Manny. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of practice. How did this
You did
happen? I hate seeing myself pop up as a big head. I'm always like, ooh, like, when you have
Yeah,
your
it doesn't-
phone on and you have it facing the wrong way, you think it's going to be facing the other way, but then it's on your face. You're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm so
Love
used to it now because that's usually what happens. I
Yeah.
don't have control. I don't have control over it, so it happens.
I do. Oh, awesome. Love Manny. So happy to see things really coming together for him, and it's up and up from here. I mean, it's great. I just can't wait to see the next time we have on, and we'll be like, remember back when we talked to you before? And look at all these milestones you've hit.
Yeah, I feel like that's not happening with a lot of people that we have on, which is going to be great.
It's true. You've said this before. I think either you or Rich that we bring good luck to our guests. Like as soon as they come on our show, like the ball gets rolling for them, they win a big race or they win a riding title or something.
And if we don't bring good luck, oh man, I don't want to jinx it. Never mind. I'm gonna say, if we don't bring good luck, we at least don't bring bad luck.
Okay, that's true. Yes.
Hopefully that, knock on wood now, you know how that goes. But we have never had bad luck with anybody. I mean, the whole Pablo thing, he's just a regular guest thing, so it wasn't because he was on the show.
It was like months. Him. Yeah, we had him months ago.
Yeah, it definitely was not our fault.
No, we claim no responsibility there. Wonderful. What else have we got going on, Sean?
So next week, that's funny. Zalima brought up PDJF, and they're going to be our guest on Monday. I'm not exactly sure. There's one or two people coming on Monday. Julie set that show up, so I'm not sure of the names of the individuals, but they're going to be on Monday.
That is so exciting.
Tuesday we got trainer Cody Beatty on. Met him at Penn National. He's going to be on. He's always waiting on there. And then Wednesday we have a retired jockey, motivational speaker. He wrote a book all about his career and stuff. Enrique De Silva on. So
that is going to be such a fun week. I love that.
And a little bit of everything. So
yeah, no kidding. And we do have to shout out the PDJF. I'm so glad that you brought that up. They are amazing. They are, like, I've always thought in the back of my head, if I ever win the lottery or do something big, I'm going to give half of it to the PDJF because they do such an important service for these jockeys. Sometimes they'll have no other support, and the PDJF is always there for them. Like helping them out financially, helping them out, any type of help that they need. The PDJF is there. You know what I mean? Like they're just amazing. So anyone, please help them in any way that you can. They are just a wonderful organization. They do such great things for the jockeys, and just love them.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll find out more Monday. Like I said, I think there might be two people coming on. I'm not sure of the names. I wasn't the one that was able to contact them, but it'll be a great show regardless.
And the timing's really good. April 1st at Turfway is the next fundraiser. So there you go. We're setting them up. Hopefully we'll...
well, actually, that's after, because April 1st would be Saturday.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'm really bad at math.
We'll have them on after the fundraiser. So
yeah. We'll set them up for the next fundraiser.
Yeah. And we'll be able to check in how that went and everything.
Yes, for sure. Awesome. All right. Well, I guess that brings us wire to wire here on Horse Center. I thought my kids all said they were going to come in and do the winner's circle thing, but I don't see them anywhere. Maybe they all went to bed. I guess it's a little.
As soon as they hear that word, though, they're going to yell. So we'll hear them.
Yeah, we'll hear them if they're back there. But all right. Thank you. Oh, here they come. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Please like, follow, subscribe on all the social medias. Horse Race the number 2 day on pretty much every platform. We appreciate all the love you give us and all of the shares and all that. The more people that you share us with, the more wonderful content we can bring your way. And we hope that we see you on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, all of the above. But most of all, we hope we see you in the
Winner Circle.
Very good. Winner Circle. Have a good night, everyone.